Hello, this is Winston Smith reminding you to click the like button and subscribe along with the notification bell for when we upload videos. Thank you. What's up, YouTube? This is Winston Smith back again with another commentary. Today I'm commenting on Terry Crews and Gabrielle Union. I'm commenting about his apology that he made towards Gabrielle Union, and that now Joe Budden has come forth stating certain things that implicates Terry Crews as being maybe a closet homosexual. Now let's get into it. Terry Crews apologizes to Gabrielle Union for his America's Got Talent comments. He said, "I want you to know it was never my intention to invalidate your experience, but that is what I did. I apologize." So that was it. A little statement that he gave said it's not genuine. If by now you haven't realized that Terry Crews is basically doing anything to survive, if it takes for him to go and say, well, I was touched inappropriately, he will do it. Anything that he will do in order to get favorability, he's like one of those guys. He's somebody that basically always wants to be liked. I think in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, there was an episode where the actual character Terry was just trying to have everybody like him, and it basically caused him problems. Same thing here, right? And basically, while she was on America's Got Talent, certain hairstyles she couldn't wear because it was stated that it was too black for her to wear it, which is just openly discriminatory. Right? You can't tell someone they can't wear a certain hairstyle because that's predominantly a hairstyle that people of color wear, because obviously because it's too black and that's not the image they wanted to portray. So this is basically open discrimination, and that she had to that's open discrimination that she had to go through. And Terry Crews is the host of America's Got Talent, so if they bothered Gabrielle Union and not Terry Crews with it, then you know what, if you didn't face it, then you know what, leave your experience out of it, let her speak on her own. He didn't do that. Now Joe Budden is coming forth with secret insider industry information that he didn't go into detail, but he can't confirm it. But there's a grapevine throughout Hollywood. Black Hollywood is very small, so therefore lots of things get along very quickly. And he said Terry Crews consented to being groped by the Hollywood executive Adam Bennett. She's basically saying Terry Crews consented to the groping, and then said even Terry Crews even liked the groping by the particular Hollywood executive. He said, Joe Budden, I'm quoting, Joe Budden says Terry Crews liked having his junk grabbed. I'm not quoting because I'm paraphrasing. He said Terry Crews liked having his junk grabbed by the white man. Terry Crews was known for doing strange things to get a job. So this is a quote. I'm sorry. Joe Budden's quote is saying Terry Crews liked having his junk grabbed by the white man. Terry Crews was known for doing strange things to get a job. Anything for a check, right? And even in my original posting that I did way back when, like a year ago or some months ago, when Terry Crews came forth and said that he was quote unquote sexually assaulted, and I looked at like, this person's crazy, and I basically said in that video, if you want to go back to it, I said that you used to play pro football, you've been in numerous movies, you've been on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, you've been in The Expendables. Why on earth would you give a damn about, why would your career be such a hold over your head to where you wouldn't defend yourself? Because you're spending the money, which again, I said it in the video, a lot of times some dark-skinned men, they get a light-skinned woman, and that is basically it, that they're good. They don't want to even mess around with that picture. And they worship this light-skinned person as if she's a god. This is basically their trophy. And they will spend any amount of money for a car, any amount of money for the biggest house, nicest jewelry, the nicest clothes, in order to keep that person. Because they fear if they go broke, they're going to lose this trophy that they've had with them for the entire time. This is basically weak-minded mentality that I might lose my wife, so I need to sit here and just do anything in order to hold on to this job. At this point, you already made enough money. If you want to put yourself in a certain predicament, you put yourself in a predicament because you didn't straighten your finances out. You're trying to live above your means. You're trying to basically make certain to hold on to a house that you can't afford, right? So, or a woman that you can't afford, and a lifestyle you can't afford. So I think this is what's all boiled down to. Because if this was your principle, if you didn't want to even get involved, then you just said, I don't want to talk about it. So Joe Budden later on went on to say, it sounds funny because Terry's so huge. That's why I never believed him. And a lot of men never believed Terry Crews as well. When the woman was sticking up for Terry Crews, again, women, just like a woman might go up to another woman and say, oh wow, you have really big boobs, and they might put their hands on the girl's boobs and stuff like that. That's woman. That's a female interaction. Y'all understand that type of interaction? Okay, fine. A woman goes up and starts petting, sees a baby, so goo goo gaga. Okay, guys might do that for a couple of seconds. Women will go on an entire conversation for minutes with a baby. That's female interaction with a child, with a baby. Men get men's type of interaction down pat. There's no way this person's going to walk up to a guy that's that big, ex-NFL star, action hero, and trying to grab him. Okay, men have been at bars and clubs before. Before it used to be, this is a straight club, this is a gay club. Now in the straight club you have, it's more mixed. So now you have a lot more openly gay people in straight clubs. Okay, fine. Even in that particular environment, people, they're not going to walk up and just grab you just straight on like that. I'm sorry. There's plenty of people that's been in clubs and they've never gotten touched by another man. It's like common sense between alcohol, liquor, and stuff like that. You're in a well-known Hollywood event, and you're a big-time Hollywood executive, and you just walk up and grab like the biggest, strongest ex-NFL football star, action star that you can find. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. There's a reason why he went over to Terry Crews in front of his wife and did that to Terry Crews. Okay, maybe it's a known thing in Hollywood, or maybe it's like a quietly kept secret. But there's no way a guy just gets up and just walks up to another guy and it's you and grab it. No. Even the strongest crack, even the crack part 2 and the K3, you're not going to walk up and do that, because there's plenty of guys that basically are in clubs where nowadays you can't really say, you say it's more mixed. So it's not just a straight club, maybe it's a gay club. You know what I mean? The straight club, you're going to have some gay people. That doesn't happen. You have major events and with stuff in New York City where a lot of people come out, so it's not straight. You have a mixture of people just come out and party. You have a little group over there and you have a group over here. People go and celebrate. You understand? If you have like Halloween, night of Halloween, they have the stuff in Manhattan where it's like everybody gets dressed up in costumes. They have all different types of stuff and events throughout New York City. Nobody just gets up and walks up to a random man and grabs him. It doesn't work like that. K3, they're not doing that. Crack Part 2, they're not doing that. There's a reason why he went up to this individual and grabbed him. You understand? So we understand that interaction. We understand there was something suspect about that. And again, if you see my particular thumbnail, if you see the pictures that I had, I compared it. This guy was 6'2", 6'1", ex-freaking NFL guy built, and this guy's a regular dad bod. So how does that equate? That doesn't make sense. So what do you think? Is Terry Crews on the down low?